Almost 12,000 students were enrolled at UALR in the fall of 2014, and I was one of their many first-time freshmen. I've had a complicated relationship with higher education so far, and I'm going to tell you about how it all began and how I got to where I am now using a significant event from my life. After taking a year off following my high school graduation in May 2014, I began my college career at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I decided to keep working while I went to school because even though I was still living at home with my dad, I didn't want to give up the independence that came with being able to make my own purchases. I was enrolled for 16 hours my first semester of college, and that went about as well as you would expect. I ended up not being able to devote enough time to all of my classes plus work, and my performance in all of my classes suffered. I was stressed out all the time, I hated my job, and I hated thinking about school because it only made me more stressed. I drifted through the next 2 semesters of college in about the same manner, stressing constantly and nearly always finding myself overwhelmed halfway through. Finally, I ended up dropping out in the middle of the semester and not telling my parents about it. I felt so much shame any time that anyone brought up their education that I would quickly change the subject. I knew that I would have to tell my dad eventually and that he would be upset by the news. That made it even harder to do, but I did do it. We agreed that I should take some time away from school and figure out what I wanted to do, and so I took another semester off. Now that you know about the first part of my college career, let me tell you how I got to where I am now. As my semester off from school began to come to a close, I was tasked with choosing how to best approach my education. I considered not continuing my degree and instead pursuing a technical degree that would allow me to enter the workforce sooner. I knew that this wouldn't be as thorough of an education, but I was sure that I was ready to start my life and my career. I looked at a few different places, trying to find a degree program that would allow me to make a living and that I was both interested in. That's when I discovered that Pulaski Tech had a degree program that would allow you to transfer credits to almost any school in Central Arkansas. It was perfect. I would finish my associates at Pulaski Tech and transfer back to UALR to finish with my bachelor's in sociology. I went through the application process, bought my books, and waited for the semester to start. I hope that this has helped you to better understand my complicated past with higher education, and I hope that of those other 12,000 students who enrolled with me originally at UALR in 2014, that they've had an easier time adjusting than I have.